Before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick time out and welcome you to the video. Got some lines and personal leans out for college football week 13. And of course, this is the Big 12 Conference edition. Now, before we go ahead and dive into some more free content right here on YouTube, just have to quickly remind you once again that we are red hot in our Underdog tier package right now on Patreon. And as a matter of fact, we're 4-1 in our last 5 Underdog tier package picks on patreon.com/BrockPage. And if you want to access today's Underdog tier package pick, it's only going to cost you just $4.99. We also went 2-1 in our last 3 NFL tier package picks on that site as well. Now you might be wondering, why would I sign up for picks on Patreon where I can get them right here for free on YouTube, just like this video I'm watching right now? And I'll tell you this much, it's certainly a great thought, a great consideration, but what I'll tell you is this: if you were to go out there and bet on your phone or go to the sports book and place a bet on every single game that's on the board, side and total, kind of like I do with my breakdowns here on YouTube, it's certainly not a winning formula for success, betting every single game. And as a matter of fact, it's a recipe for disaster. The books are way too smart. They're way too sharp with the numbers and the lines. The odds become massively more against you the more and more games you play like that. And to be honest with you, the bookies just have so much more money than you do to be able to absorb that kind of action. So what I do on Patreon is, instead of betting on every single game, I break it down and focus in on just 3 to 4 premium selections per day. They're my personal plays, games that I personally have action on. And I'll tell you this much, I'm having a lot more success betting on games that way in a smaller sample size versus wagering on every single game that's on the slate, side and total. Now, we do currently have over 750 members signed up and active on that site. So if you're curious, if you wanted to check it out, you're not alone. We got a lot of folks on that site. And if you want to join those folks and get in on the action, I'd be pleased to have you. I think it's a great idea, and link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. Not too proud to beg. I really think you should check out that site. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive into some Saturday action. And we're going to break down Texas Tech squaring off against Oklahoma State. And I'm just going to buy myself some time here and try to locate it on the big screen behind us. Did I pass it already, or really no reason it shouldn't be up there? But anyway, that's going to be a 12 p.m. Eastern kickoff at Boone Pickens Stadium. The Cowboys of Oklahoma State are -10 at home, total 55. The Cowboys are 3-1 straight up at home this season. Just 20 points a game they're giving up at Boone Pickens. Tyler Lacey has 4 sacks for this Oklahoma State defense, 22 total tackles and a forced fumble. Colby Harvell Peel also has a pair of interceptions from this secondary, 2 PBUs and 20 total tackles for Peel. And linebacker Amen Obanbamiga leads this defense in tackles with 51 of them, along with 2.5 sacks. Now, this Cowboy defense has 25 sacks through 7 ball games, over 3.5 sacks per contest they're averaging. The Cowboys have also held their opponents to 21 points or less in 5 out of their 7 ball games on the season. Now, they're taking on a Texas Tech unit who lost 2 out of their last 3, including a 62-28 beatdown against Oklahoma. The Red Raiders are a winless 0-3 on the road this season, and they failed to cover the number in all 3 of those road games. Now, the Texas Tech defense gives up 38 points per game and nearly 180 yards a game on the ground. The Red Raider pass rush is also averaging just .67 sacks per contest, and they have just 7 takeaways through 8 games. The Texas Tech defense has also given up 27 points or more in 7 out of their 8 ball games on the season. Now, total-wise, Texas Tech, their last 2 straight stayed under the posted number. They're also 3-0 to the under in their road games. Meanwhile, Oklahoma State saw 3 out of their last 4 stay under the line themselves. The Cowboys are 3-1 to the under at home and 71% to the under for the entire season. So with all that said and done, not going to lean toward a dog. 2 favorites back-to-back give me the Oklahoma State Cowboys -10 and the under 55 in that contest. And with that, we are going to dive into our next matchup. It is a 7 o'clock Eastern kickoff. It is Kansas State squaring off against Baylor. And once again, that's a 7 p.m. Eastern kickoff in Waco. Baylor's the 5-point favorite at home. Total's 47 and a hook. Now, Baylor